VREL. Leading.
What's up, everyone? We have the first match of the playoffs happening right now, and it's between Primordial, who is sitting at the 7th spot in the top 10, against Nordique Tactique, who is sitting at number 10. Now, the one who will win it, let me see. Yeah, the one that wins this will actually go on into round 2 to fight off against Latin Force. Latin Force was able to get a bye, so they're starting one. I mean, being one of the top 2 seeded, them and Mayhem actually got a bye on into round 2. It looks like K-Fop may have as well, but nonetheless, pay attention to what's going on here, and that is going to be Primordial against Nordique Tactique. First map of the 3 is going to be on Quarantine. I don't know why I was thinking it was Shipyard. But yeah, it's going to be here on Quarantine. This is a good size map. Mid to large map, I'd say. Has a lot of different spots. Let's hop out there so you can see what I'm talking about. A lot of spots around. Oh, wait. Is it going to load in? There we go. Forget. I need to go through. But yeah, a lot of little CQB spots. I mean, down here in the hospital, see a lot of good spots that you can get up close. But the OBJ is going to be there at the tank courtyard. More often than not, they will be spawning. No, I think there's a spawn back there behind North AC. So yeah, this is going to be good to see how they attack this. If they're able to get in sync with each other, I'm sure every one of these teams have been practicing leading up to these playoffs. They got a 2-week vacation there, you know, to hone their skills, practice if they want to, or you just take some time, relax, chill with family. So we'll see which of these teams actually are out there studying. Maybe they don't need to study. But first round is now starting. We're going to see Nordique Tactique here defending the OBJ. Their job is to make sure that Primordial does not get to that OBJ. If they do and they get the numbers put in from their tablet once they're within range, that'll get them 2 points instead of just 1. We're going to see some cover fire going out from Buckshot here from the east onto the south, covering this bottom road. That's going to allow zero F's given to get up onto hospital roof here. See 2 of the defenders from Nordique pushed out into that tank courtyard, one in the north, one in the south. Or it looks like Destroyer is actually going to be down below. Going to be able to stop any of these attacks coming out here. I think Zero though. If he pokes out, he may get an angle over here onto Yogi Bear. Yogi Berra. Salty Fu peeking out from that rumble from center burning. Meanwhile, we're going to see, looks like Buckshot working on that rotation to the west. Salty Pussy there pushing through the north. He will end up running at some point into Seb Dark. Sorry if I am butchering your name. I'll make sure that we are getting sound going through here. Now, these are 5-minute rounds. I've noticed that a lot of teams, when they've asked for, you know, cast here and there, they're running 6-minute rounds. Salty Fu throwing smoke out, does attempt to push in there, but Destroyer's going to pop out from the bottom there, take him out, not allowing them to get into this courtyard. Him and Yogi doing a great job defending it. We're going to see Destroyer poke out and get himself another pickup onto Bluga. There are some shots going out in the north. I wonder if that's just more for a distraction. You know, little stuff like that. I mean, if you're honed in the way Destroyer probably is after those couple kills, any shot that you know is not your teammate is going to get you, even for a second, to flinch, whether it's in movements or just in your train of thought. I think that's what Buckshot's doing here, just more or less trying to draw any defender toward him. And in doing so, I was going to say, if Salty Pussy was pushing up at the same time, he may have got dark over here. But Buckshot laying down underneath those tank, those bank trucks, was able to get the pickup there in the north. So that's going to clear out that north for Primordial to push on through. It is sitting now at a 3v4. Zero is going to be the distraction down here in the south, hopefully allowing his other two teammates to push through that northeast side. But we're seeing a great rotation here on Nordique Tactique. I'm just going to say Nordique. That's going to mess me up. Seeing Destroyer here rotating, knowing that someone did get by in the south, pushing to the west. Not only is him, but his teammate, but he's able to take care of it, gets himself a third kill on this first round. As we are approaching the 1-minute mark, it is now all up to Salty Pussy and Buckshot. Buckshot rounding here on the east side of the hotel, though. Looks like Yogi Bear is watching and ready for him. Will get the kill there. So now, with a minute left, it's left all up to Salty Pussy. I'm just going to say Salty. Well, no, there's a couple Salties. Why you gotta name yourself this, bro? I know this is an adult game. So, but, you know, people like to watch with their kids and family. And oh, he's about to hit that 30-second mark. And when you do hit 30 seconds, all the people out there get a notification letting you know you got 30 seconds left. So you saw right there, he got up. He's starting to move. I don't think he's going to make it to the OBJ in time. Possibly not even going to be ready for Farmer Boss here, watching there to the west. But I think it's going to be Yogi with the kill. In fact, it is there from that north position in Tank Courtyard, getting Nordique Tactique their first win here in the playoffs. Great hold there by Nordique. Able to keep, they did not let anyone get within that courtyard perimeter. I think it was just Salty Fu was the closest to get in there. And yeah, they held it down. Great rotations when they knew someone got by. I'm sure they had an accurate kill count. Definitely what you want to see from one of these top 10 teams. Primordial, you know, if they were more, possibly a little bit more in sync, didn't take too long on that rotation to the north, They probably could have caused a little damage there, possibly clearing out that courtyard positions. But let's get the first point of the playoffs on the board for Nordique Tactique. Hope everyone's having a great evening, possibly morning, depending where you are on the globe. Do thank everyone for joining us, watching, tuning in. Even if you're just listening, I'm sure there's some still at work. Maybe all you can do is listen. We're going to try to provide as much information for y'all so y'all can follow along and enjoy this amazing game. There's the beeps. Let's hop on out. Here is your kill count one more time. Let's see how Nordique is feeling after that first win. They are focused in on their plan to get themselves 2 more points. Going in for the cap. Saw them reading the numbers. That tablet there is how you get the uplink put in. We're seeing 0 pushed a little bit further out. Still the kind of same line that Yogi had there on the other side, but I think this is going to work in his favor. Looks like he's holding something ready to do some damage with something in his hand. Does he have C4 planted somewhere? Seeing a nicely grouped attack going on here from Nordique. Not too rushed, clearing out different sectors and pushing in. Great nade there. Almost making it down below. If it did roll down that hill, it may have well knocked Bluga. And Peace Seller might have been able to hear those battle wound cries. The player is knocked. They do let out an audible cue that they aren't dead, but only downed. Which then it's okay to put a couple more shots in them. Gotta confirm the kill. Peace Seller holding that line. It's where a lot of newer teams make the mistake. They're not patient enough to hold the line. You know, and Onward, the way the timing is, you look away for a second, and that could be the whole decider right there. Luga, though, having a nice angle from down below. I think he's just watching there. Okay, I was going to say, what's he looking at? I think he's just watching, waiting for anyone to push down. Seeing all these lasers. Again, these lasers are for the spectators at home. These are not in the game. They do not see these lasers in the game. You do not see any of that visibility here. I'll knock it off just here for a second. As I say that, Buckshot does find one over in Hospital, taking out Destroyer. Farmer Boss could be the next one up over there, pushing around the south. There were call-outs that someone was on AC. Oh, it looks like Salty Foo. Luga taking out Seller there from below as Salty Foo does round north side, taking out Yogi Bear. It is now down to only 2 attackers for Nordique Tactique. All 5 of Primordial's defense are still up. A Farmer Boss, knowing that Buckshot is over there, doesn't know, maybe he might have rotated. Dark from the hospital roof does down Salty Foo in the north. And Bluga getting the refrag onto Dark as Farmer Boss takes out Buckshot. That is going to clear up this south side. It's all up to Farmer Boss now. And rounding out of the dunes is going to get found by Bluga out on the hunt, getting Primordial their first Volk round win, tying it up. Minute and a half left in that round. Definitely utilizing the time well. I think that defense was just bit too aggressive. Salty Foo running around there in the north. Definitely going to get Nordique looking around, making sure they're not getting flanked. That could, throw off the strategy a bit and allowed Primordial to seal the deal there. So let's get their second. Oh, no, their first. Second point of the playoff. This is going to be a long one. But that's good. That means it's great onward. That's what you want to see out of these teams. I mean, there's teams, though, that we'll see here later in the week, possibly next week, that they will run through a defense or a defense. They'll just go out there and they'll run through an offense. And they're very, very good at it. We will now be switching OBJs. That is the uplink. That is the position where the offense, which is Marsoc, is trying to get to. Each side gets to play it, defend it, attack it. And after they do, we do end up switching to a different location. Let's hop out there right now. See what that one is. Real quick, there is your kill count on the board once again. Oh, so one here in the middle of the plane. This one is dangerous. There are a lot of different positions here that you can cap. You got to be within range. You pull that tablet that you have, pull it out. It will let you know when it says send uplink or send code. I forget. I don't get there too often. Lets you know you're within range to put those numbers in, and if you do, again, that is 2 points instead of 1 for just eliminating the opposing team. We're gonna see Salty Pussy and Salty Foo both pushing up here into the south side of the hospital. Meanwhile, it looks like Zero is gonna be holding back, watching a good angle there from the east side of that south road. Farmer with a nice angle all the way from the crash second story. He's on the far west side of this second story. Is going to have an angle all the way to hospital. Looks like a defender, yes, destroyer pushed up into the west. Up to the north is going to keep Buckshot all the way there on the east side. Looks like he was going for a huge flank into the north, but his teammate Bluga may end up taking out Destroyer here. If they coordinate correctly, they can end up pinching him and clearing out this north defensive. But will they be ready for Peace Seller? Again, this is one of those OBJs. To me, I feel like you need to be closer to it, but I don't know. Farmer Box watching that hospital roof. I don't know if he saw someone over there or not. Does let a few shots out. Smoke going out there from Salty Foo. Not going to land quite to where it's blocking anyone's vision. I mean, possibly where he thought he was getting shot from, but he's getting shot from a little higher than that smoke. Although he is staying low. Bluga does take out Destroyer there in the north. Again, that's going to allow that opening not only for Bluga, but I think that was Zero over there. No, Buckshot. Bluga and Buckshot to push on through the north. Dark, though, taking out Salty Foo. See him there. But Zero rounding here from the gas station is going to get the refrag onto Dark. Will he be ready for Yogi from center burning?
An enemy is.
Threw some shots there. I think Salty Pussy was asking if there was someone in center burning. Zero letting him know that it was an enemy. Bluga all the way. Again, using those comms with your team. Let them know that there was an enemy at center burning. Bluga with a whole different angle from the angle that was being attacked by Yogi. Was able to get that pick. And it is now a 4v2. 10-0 pushed in. He took out Farmer Boss, the only one on the OBJ. He has Tablet out. If he could put it in time before Peace Teller gets there, but no, Peace will end up stopping the cap. And on the rotation back, he takes out Bluga. It is all up to Peace Teller. He has brought this down from a 1v4 to a 1v2. All the smoke around OBJ. He's making sure there is no defender anywhere. You saw him going around clearing it all out. That flash from Salty Pussy from Broken Wing is not going to land on the Peace Teller. We'll let him know that there is someone there. Rotating out, gets found by Bugshot. He did not allow the cap. Good job, Peace Teller. Good job, Nordique. But Primordial were able to get better angles. Attack it with more offensive. And pulled it off. That will end up giving them the Volk advantage. Volk advantage meaning if you win all your Volk rounds. What's up, Peas? Oh, no. Why would they be going through? Oh, on the... Yep. Yep. Thank you. Right? Or is it on this one? Oh, let me take care of this real quick. Yeah, I need a get the good Spotify, you know. And I don't know what 1D is. Sorry, my dog is like going crazy on something outside. But Primordial, again, attacking it with more. What's the word I'm looking for? More soldiers. More attackers. More Marsakians. Able to overwhelm the Nordique Tactique defense. Peace Teller, though, holding on. Doing a great job of what you want to see from Last Man Up. All right, it is now Primordial's turn to defend this OBJ. Or the Tactique getting the spawn in the northeast. First one will be Salty Foo. See if he gets caught running across here to the north, or if he's going to be able to spot him. Yep, he calls out 2 by the bank. Oh, if he's not careful, he's going to get shot in the back, but he gets to the position there behind the white car. Dark, though, is going to know that there is a defender there. So Farmer Boss has to expect that this position is this exit or entrance, whatever you want to call it, is going to be being watched by a defender. You see him, though, laying down. That means he is laying down in his play space, but Salty Foo is going to be ready.
Come on, far north.
Not allowing him to get through there. Zero taking out Dark all the way from hospital roof. That nade primed a little too long. Does blow up in the air. That one going a little too far. Salty Foo, though, still holding his ground here behind this white car. Him and Yogi will end up trading. So that's going to clear up that northwestern position. I think Nordique may not know it was a trade. All they know is that they lost a teammate. So we're seeing them rotate on toward the south central of the map. Peace Teller knowing that there is someone either center burning or hospital. It looks like they know that he's sitting at hospital. What's up? Thanks for that follow, Pay. How are you doing? Pay Dexter. First time chatter. What's up, Bob? Glad to have you here in the chat. Thanks again for joining us. Peace Teller rounding out here in the south. He's going to be pushing up north from this center street. But they have to, they know someone is at the hospital. They know it. So you could use smoke here to get across. Oh, he's just going to go for it. I mean, he does it. Now that could give a little bit of false hope, thinking that, you know, maybe they're not there anymore. Maybe they rotated out of that position. The zero's there. Seeing P-Seller here behind this ATV, right in the middle of the map. He's watching toward crash, looking at that second story, third story. He's clearing it out. I'm sure they know that they're, again, they might think it's a full team. They might not know about that trade that happened. So they're definitely going to be clearing out all the positions. Pushing in low and slow, as we're seeing. Approaching a minute and a half now left. Now, if they do not make it to the OBJ in time, do not kill all the defenders in time, it will be another win for Primordial. It looks like Buckshot did spot him crawling across.
Side, or the south side of AC at the tanks.
Now you heard that call out. Zero is going to rotate to the top of hospital room. Off those call outs. Does take out Destroyer, but gets refragged by P-Seller. Now P-Seller's position is known. Good smoke there is going to block Buckshot's sight for the most part. And then P-Seller turns and takes out Salty Pussy, pushing on through from center burning. Now he knows someone is there behind the wall. So you're going to see him push in with the gun up. It's a lot of people's fatal mistake is putting their gun down. Oh, but Buckshot on the turn is going to take him out and gets Primordial their third win. They are now sitting one away from victory, taking the first map in the playoffs. I kind of thought that P-Seller was going to get it there. I thought he was going to be ready for Buckshot, take him out, get up into that little corner, and cap. But they're on Volk. They're on Volk now. So they just got to defend, hold it down on defense. And if they get a cap, they can bring it back. And then we could be looking at a game 7, round 7. Decider. Again, thanks for that follow, Pay Dexter. Yeah, sorry about those ads. You know, I do run this music off the Spotify. Great playlists here that's allowed to be played and doesn't go on into any copyright stuff. Shared by Superior West, one of our fellow casters in the VREL. Does mainly cast contractors, is a killer sniper. I mean, dude will go out there one-handed snipe you and like you don't even know what happened. I've seen him do 360 snipes, like, and I mean, people talk about 360 sniping in VR all the time. People that haven't played it yet, you know, they're about Call of Duty and stuff like that. Like, oh, I'm a 360 sniper. No, you're not. You are not going to do that in Onward. But here comes Superior West, and it's like, you know what? Yeah, I am. Oh, but he did it in Contractors. Anyway, back to the match. Round number 5. I think P-Seller spotted them quick off the spawn over there in the northeast. You see him throwing out those shots. Definitely going to be getting them moving around, possibly changing up a tactic or two. still for the most part pushing on through here from the east side. Zero giving an accurate call out that it is from center burning. Again, that center building used to be on fire. So a lot of the people you see, or if you ever hear that call out, that's what they're referring to. It's more for the players like season 12 and earlier. Because again, you know, if you played on PC or in any of the casts, since the cast is through PC, that center building was on fire. I mean, a plane just crashed, you know, that's jet fuel, everything. Like you see the engines over here. That's gonna put some fires out there somewhere. Ooh, salty food just makes it past Peace Seller's sight line. Meanwhile, all this is happening. We're seeing Bluga and Buckshot pushing around to the west as Peace Seller does end up taking out Salty Foo here on the north side of Tank Courtyard. Destroyer, one shot Salty Pussy on AC roof there. Zero though, getting pretty close, about to come up to the cockpit of the plane. Throws another smoke out toward the OBJ. That will get Peace Seller's vision. Moving around, but I think Dark. No, Farmer Boss instead there. In the crash building is going to see that smoke get thrown and hone in on Zero's position. Now making it a 2v5. Nordique Tactique holding it down on defense. Have not lost a single team member. We're seeing Farmer Boss does spot Bluga there in the west. That means that you know that at least one. You got to assume both of them are pushing through the west. But Bluga working on the rotation forward. May end up pinching Farming here. Buckshot taking out Dark, who was pushing back there off of the call-outs from Farmer. Bluga getting shot at from center burning. He has 3 of Nordique Tactique. They're aware of his position. Peace Seller honed in. He's ready. Oh, and holding his position. Farmer Boss is going to end up pushing in and takes him out. It is now all up to Buckshot. Throwing shots all the way here from this west position. It is going to get found by Peace Seller and Nordique. Get themselves another point on the board finally. Now they are just a cap away from victory. Again, I talked about if you get that cap, if you get those numbers put in on the OBJ, that uplink, that satellite uplink, that bulk being defense, they're all trying to defend that. You get those numbers put in, that's 2 points. You're essentially getting 10 kills. You're winning 2 rounds. It's like you aced twice. I mean, it's huge. It can turn the whole game around. What's up, Gun Grip? How are you doing? Thanks for joining us. So, Nordique Tactique back on the board. Their second point. Now on Marsoc. And a cap away from victory for our first map in the playoffs. First map, first game of the playoffs. Again, this is number 7 being Primordial against number 10 Nordique Tactique. The winner of them, we see right here. Oh, I thought we'd see there. There we go. Winner will face off against Latin Force. Oh, there we go. Let's get back into the action.
See what happens.
Yeah, let's not do like new stuff. Do
now this is going to be...
I do that a lot in non-zombies.
Yeah, Primordial's turn to defend this OBJ. Looks like Nordique Tactique is getting that north spawn Bluga will be the only one pushing up to the north, but if he does die, that will let the rest of Primordial know that the spawn is coming from the north, as we're about to see right here. Oh, a flash goes out from Bluga. Great flash. That is going to allow him to take out Dart and take out Peace Seller, but gets refragged by Farmer Boss.
There's one pushing west. There's one pushing west.
Oh, I don't know what
Question
happened.
pour qu'on est Bravo 3.
He does get the call out that one's pushing west. He's still alive. You definitely want to confirm your kills.
Above my scalp.
As we see here, he's able to give call outs. Even though his character's down, he can be
There's
standing.
another one in the west, so there's 2 of them in the west.
His call outs are allowing Buckshot to push up with confidence on defense. And I have no doubt will end up getting himself another kill. He's gonna hear Yogi there. Falling. He heard him, he looked. Why wouldn't you look some more? Oh, they're all about to come around onto Buckshot. Takes one out, Destroyer. But Yogi, quick on that refrag. Salty Fu, though, again, because the call outs from Bluga allows his confidence
Blue, I'm going for you.
to be pushed. No, he's going to go for the res. He's going to get it. Oh, Yogi decided to kill Bluga first. That allowed Salty to realize that there was someone there. Had Yogi held off just for a few seconds, he may have taken out Salty Fu as well as gotten that confirmation. But now, if they counted bodies or counted the kills, they know that there's only one of Nordique left. Great job by Primordial pushing Bluga up there in the north. And it just so happened that where he died, he was able to still give callouts. Gonna see Yogi continuing his push through the west. Just joining us, that is, oh, fix that in a minute. Oh, here comes Zero. Yogi's not gonna be ready. And Zero gets the kill. He gets Primordial, the first map win of round 1 in our playoffs. There is your kill count. Side of Primordial. Bluga leading the way with 7 and 4, followed by Buckshot 6 and 4. Good job. We'll be seeing our second map coming up there. Get those points on the board. They will end up re-hosting, I believe. Let me see. No rehost. But while we get everything set up, let's drop you to one of our great sponsors, OnwardVR. These stocks are amazing. I have one myself. It is, oh, I just can't explain the way it feels, the way it looks, just, oh, and different adjustment. And here you go. Well, I don't know what that. Yes. Telling you, it just feels so good. Like if you're not used to it, you might think it's heavy, but I mean, I'm about immersion. It feels like, it almost feels like you're holding a rifle. Like I mean, just a couple days playing with it, I don't even feel the weight anymore. It's, oh, and just the adjustments are endless, and it's not gonna break ever. I mean, unless you do some serious stuff, like you're breaking those carbon fiber tubings, but other than that, like all the joints, everything's are aluminum. Like, oh, I just can't put into words. definitely advise y'all checking them out. MammootVR.com. .com? I believe it's .com. Hope that's .com. All right, our second map is going to be Abandoned Night. Now, I am fairly confident that this is the first time that we are doing Abandoned Night. I'm pretty sure. What's up, Park? Thanks for following. Glad. I mean, why did it take this long? No, I'm just playing. But thanks, bro. That's awesome. Thanks for following. Definitely, if you're not followed, hit that button. That will get you the notifications letting you know when we have cast and match going on. We are going to be trying to catch all the playoff matches. So you will see everything going down either on this channel, VREL Gaming 2, or our third channel. I don't know what the thing is for that one. I'm sorry. Let's hop on out. Again, we have switched maps. This way, too, I can get those names changed. Don't forget that. I always forget that. And see what the first OBJ, which is going to be here in the Tank Depot. That bad boy right in there. Now, let's see. Is it bright enough? I'm going to fly up. Let y'all see the whole map. I know sometimes these dark maps can come through a little too dark for the viewers at home. Let's see if I can't change that up for y'all. There we go. I think that's good, right? Now, not too bright. It is a night map. But again, so y'all can see what's going on. Now, Primordial is going to be the first ones to defend. Again, they will be the one on Volt to defend this satellite uplink. We're going to see 4 of them all pushing out here to the east. Possibly getting spotted by Destroyer. See Salty Pussy taking up a position there behind the pipes. And again, this is, I think it's a little bit bigger than, say, Quarantine. And so, you are only working with 5 minutes. You can't hold up too long, especially if you start seeing your teammates dying. Oh, and there's a drone. Goes right past me. Let's see where it's going. Now, drone is one of the perks of Marsoc and being on a large map. Great positioning here. I believe it's going to be... No, it's not Yogi. I think it's Peace Seller that has the drone. Yes, it is. The Destroyer over here on the opposite side here in the southwest of the map. I think he was working with the 12 times there. This drone could be huge here for Nordique, especially if he's getting accurate. He's spotting them. Look, we're seeing that drone blinking. I don't know why it didn't zoom in on the drone, but yeah. Put it on the edge of the map. It's night, so it's going to be harder to spot. That's a great play there by Nordique Tactique. Buckshot throwing some
one's
some bullets into, I think, Peace Seller or Destroyer. Yeah, he calls out southwest. Yeah, we're going to see another sight line there from Salty Pussy through those pipes, looking over here to the southwest off of those call outs. Again, comms are huge in this game. It's not just you're running out there and shooting and then respawning. No, you got one life. You got to work as a team. And
I believe I
Buckshot
got him
will
that
end
time.
up
I can't confirm
spotting
it,
him.
I think I got him.
And he's pretty confident that he did get the kill. And he will be right because he did. But Peace Seller is going to be looking for that refrag, not knowing more or less where it came from, but knowing it was 3-story. Yogi Bear pushing in. He's going to allow Bluga to dive from Lutton, but Yogi Bear quick on that refrag, takes out Bluga, smokes out from Peace Seller. Are going to mess with Salty Foo's vision there. He throws a flash out, hoping to stop any push. And Salty Pussy coming around here from the pipes will find Yogi Bear. It is now all up to Peace Seller, pushing from the south side of the hotel, apartments, and Farmer Boss, who just now got through the north side. But Peace Seller and Zero trading. Peace Seller only down so he can give a call out if Salty Pussy does rotate out of his position. Farmer Boss taking out Buckshot there in 3-story. It is now a 2v1.5. But Salty Pussy rotating out is going to get that confirmation. Farmer Boss taking out Salty Foo. If Farmer Boss, if he would have ran up these stairs and in, he would have been there. Salty Pussy, knowing that he's last alive, has rushed back to OBJ, clearing out anyone just in case. That will let Farmer Boss know that there's someone in there. Will he get him on this rotation in? He does. He finds Salty Pussy rotating back to the OBJ, shoots him in the back, and gives Nordique Tactique the first win on our second map, Abandoned Night. Yomation, Oak Highs. Who is Oak Highs? This is Onward. Just what game does Oak Highs play with? And light. Thanks, Dark. Dark would know if the light is good or not. See, he did get subbed out there for Lutton. Was it Lutton? I think so. What's up, Wolf? Oh, Alter Nordique. Okay. Well, let's get their point on the board. And then I'll see. It'll be, if they win it tonight, it'll be next week. And it'll be against Latin Force, I believe. Could be wrong. Latin Force, though, sitting number 2. But let's get Nordique Tactique's first point on the board. Wanted to see real quick. Yeah, there is the bracket again. See there? Yeah, they're going against Latin Force, so that would be next week. Oh, it was a round reset, by the way. So all good there. But yeah, we see Primordial, Nordique Tactique. That's this week, round 1. So these other 2 teams will be playing this week. We will be casting both of those as well. And then next week, the winner from tonight will go off against number 2 Latin Force. All right, let's get out there now. Now it is Nordique's turn to defend the OBJ. Make sure I got that up. Okay. Sounds working. Good. Now, instead of Primordial, they are only going to send 1 to the apartments. Oh, but they got the spawn in the north. They didn't get that south spawn. So throwing out some shots there. Those crickets are loud. So he will end up knowing that they spawned in the north. That should get Nordique's defense pushed around. Possibly if they sent anyone down to the south, rotating back. CP Seller taking out Buckshot. Yeah, Destroyer's taking up 3-story. That will end up bringing this to a 5v4 in favor of Nordique Tactique. Salty Pussy pushing up from the north side of the apartments. Meanwhile, Salty Food pushing through the center here. Peace Seller getting himself another kill onto Bluga. Great sights. Possibly going to be hearing Salty Food pushing up here. It is now a 3v5. All thanks to Peace Seller. See, that has gotten Salty Food looking for this refrag, knowing that this defender has taken out 2 of his teammates. He is out for blood. Yeah, good grip. That was a great round. And we see a trade between Salty Food and Peace Seller. Salty getting his target, but giving his life up in the process. It is now a 2v4. Zero pushing on in. Here on the north side of the tank depot, Salty Pussy still holding back the base of the north side apartments. Great smokes going out from Zero. You got me! Zero. But Destroyer there from the west side of tank depot is going to take him out, pushing on in through those steps. Salty Pussy coming in from north side, bottom of the hill. Destroyer, though, on the rotation back. Does get found by Salty. Salty now looking in. Here from White House, throws out a smoke. Great smoke there. Has 2 minutes, so he could slow it up. But, you know, you want to take that momentum. Sometimes you get a kill, you wait too long, it allows the defense to rotate back into position, cover that spot that you just cleared out. But it looks like he's going to try the same route that Zero went. Does hear Yogi Bear there on the other side. Maybe he throws footsteps over there just to get someone moving, talking, as we see. Revealing a position, so he has some sort of intel pushing on in. And we see it work. He does take out Yogi, knowing that he's there. That smoke, too, still allowing cover from the other 2 defenders. After that kill, he's rotated to the south side now. Here's Farmer Boss. Knows someone's there. Throws some shots. Ends up trading. Valiant effort by Salty Pussy.
Good job.
But Nordique Tactique not getting antsy, holding their lines. We're able to pull off a second win here on Abandoned Night. Now they are sitting up 2 to Primordial 0. What's up, Wicked? Wicked NJ, captain of Excommunicado and captain of Fart. Thanks for joining us, Wicked. Hope you're having a fine evening. These rounds are going the distance. Again, I expect nothing less from teams of this caliber. We are talking about here Primordial, who is sitting at number 7 in the top 10, against Nordique Tactique, who's sitting number 10. Now, there was some question if Nordique Tactique was going to be having to face off against Pub Lobby for that number 10 spot. And so I imagine they were practicing and practicing and practicing. You know, like, especially, you know, if it's, you have a game coming up that is going to determine whether you make it into playoffs or not. Like, I'd be practicing. So we're seeing that come through here in the second map. Primordial now is going to be defending, see if they can hold off Nordique Tactique. If not, and they allow the cap, that will be a win for Nordique, tying up the map wins, and we will be going to a map number 3. What's up, Nasty? How you doing? for joining us in the chat.
Like, don't expose yourself, but, you know, just...
Now, it is going to be this North Hilo OBJ. You see it there. It has fallen out of the cargo space after this wreck. First shot does go out. I think he spotted Destroy there poking through that tank depot. See that fire is going to keep Farmer Boss held down, allowing Salty Food to get pretty close up on defense. He has come up to the north side of 3-story. What's up, Kiwi? Thanks for that follow. Glad to have you here with us, watching some Onward. We're going to see Lutton, Yogi, and Destroyer pushing here through the east side behind the apartments. But Blugo with the good sightline from down there. Salty Foo, again, with that aggressive push on defense, is going to take out Farmer Boss, who's there on the north side of Tank Depot. Lutton about to run into Zero. I don't know if Zero knows. No, he doesn't. Lutton takes him out. Clears out this west defensive position. East defensive position. That's going to allow 3 of Nordique to push on through. Seen Destroyer throw some shots. Does he spot the Salty and Buckshot up there? But if they're not careful, Salty Foo again on this flank can push on through and take out 3 of them. There's not going to be anyone to stop him because the other attacker is over in 3-story. I have no doubt he's going to get at least 1. Look how dark he is. You can almost not see him. And he pushes around, takes out Yogi. Takes out Destroyer.
I got -3 total, -3.
Does give that accurate kill count to his team, letting him know that he's gotten 3 down. So they know there are only 2 left for Nordique Tactique. But Lutton, moving like a ninja, is sneaking on up to this OBJ. What's up, King Capone? Thanks for joining us. Glad you are here to watch us. These 2 Onward teams battle it out here in our first playoff match. Salty Foo getting himself a 4th now. Did work on that flank. Lutton, knowing that there's someone behind him, he's going to be approaching the OBJ still, but watching his back at the same time. I want to check, make sure I did have night vision on. Yeah, it's dark for me. I need to turn this up a bit. Lutton hearing Bluga. If he's not careful, if Salty from behind, but Bluga will get the final Nordique Tactique attacker. Did great work there from Salty Foo, almost getting himself an ace. Oh, that's right. I forgot to change the names. Puggin, thank you. I even mentioned it before I went. I was like, I'm going to hop out there first, change those names. Don't want to forget that. And I forgot that. Thanks, Capone. Always love the compliments. It means a lot. You know, that y'all enjoy it. Hoping that y'all can follow along and have as much fun as I do. Just watching. Primordial finally on the board for our second map. Again, this is the first time that we are playing the night variation of Abandoned. Abandoned, one of the bigger maps. I personally do not care for it because I don't play it enough. I mean, big maps I don't like. It's like, man, they can see me from everywhere. I always feel like there are eyes on me. I'm about to die at any second. Yeah, it's stressful, you know, just a little bit. Especially, I mean, this is a single elimination. You lose, you're out of the playoffs. That's it. Done deal. So there's a team going home after this match. Bob, it is not the trademark for VREL. It's just I always forget. Oh, I don't think Big has forgotten. Oh, wait, we're starting. So yeah, let's get out there. Now see, before I forget, let me hop y'all over here. Let me trade it. Boom, boom. There we go. Now it's Nordique's turn to defend this Hilo OBJ. We've seen Zero and Bluga pushing around the backside of the apartments. Both Salties are pushing through the center side, north side already of Tank Depot and Buckshot. But Peace Seller, Buckshot taking out Destroyer as Peace Seller takes out Zero. So it is now sitting at an even 4v4. Buckshot throwing those shots just all around, making sure to keep them suppressed. Buckshot actually takes out Yogi Bear. He is raining it down on this Nordique Tactique defense. It is allowing Primordial to be sitting at 4 against Nordique's 3 defenders. I imagine they will be staying tucked in, knowing that they are now 3 down, but Farmer is going to take out Salty Food, pushing through the front. Just waiting, holding that angle. Does even it up now, 3v3. See smoke there from Salty Pussy out toward the OBJ. That will get Lutton pushing up. This is be a good time for Bluga to push through. All of the defense is looking over toward 3-story. They are all looking to the west. Every single one of them. I mean, because you gotta assume everyone's looking for that kill. They know the shots are coming from. They know they're over there. They hear them. Oh, Bluga sneaking on in. Will take out Lutton. That's going to clear up that pathway for him. Farmer Boss not deterring from his angle here, looking toward the east. And as soon as he turns around, the onward timing. Salty Pussy getting the kill. It is now all up to Peace Seller. Last alive on defense against a 3-person attack out of Primordial. Glad to have you, Alex, hanging out in the chat, watching your team. Hope they do not disappoint you. I don't think anyone will be disappointed from the games being put on here this evening. We're seeing a rotation here by Buckshot on through the north. They are essentially surrounding Peace Seller. If they have an accurate kill count, they gotta assume last alive is here on or around the helicopter. One good smoke can just blind you and make you have to get out of your position. Bluga, being a ninja, has been sneaking up here. We are about to hit that 1 minute mark. We're going to see the first smoke out onto the OBJ. Great smoke. Peace Seller is going to throw the shots out. Now they know more or less where the defender is. And on the rotation out, that will allow Salty Pussy to get the kill and allow Primordial to tie it up here. Woo. Great job. Love watching this Onward. Just going back and forth. Loving it. That is weird. That's like the third notification to watch out for someone in the area that is running from the police. Like, what? There's no one around. And it's always from the highway, from I-10. Like, I guess they ran from them at I-10. But, I mean, there's no cities, nothing around me. Like, why are they always jumping off right here around me? Anyway, let's get their second point up. It is now tied. Damn, they broke the arm. Yeah, I mean, you break a leg, you can still play, bro. You break an arm, I mean, nah, you ain't doing. I don't know. Again, talk about Sky Joker. He played with one controller, sniped, did really well, got him on Mayhem. So it's possible with just one arm to play. One controller. Oh yeah, Light Skin's not in either. Just following the chat. Again, glad to have y'all with us. There's the beat. Not gonna forget an overlay tonight. I'm telling you. Did I just jinx myself? Maybe. We are now switching OBJs. This is one that is right in front of the apartments. I don't like it because look, Volk has to run up here. And almost always that allows someone, as we see there, Farmer Boss, to spot the defense. But look at the defense. Look what they're doing. Great spread there from Primordial. Now see Salty Food here on the backside of 3-story. Meanwhile, Salty Pussy pushing on up to that pipe position. That's a great position because you can look through these pipes. They offer great cover. You can duck down a little further if you need to. Lutton, though, has gotten all the way around Salty Foo. Sorry. My dogs start barking all crazy. We are seeing Nordique Tactique pushing through the east side. They will end up running into Bluga here. Bluga has a nice setup here in the pipes. I don't know if that smoke will, that flash will have landed or not. This is huge. If they take out Bluga, oh, Bluga takes out Yogi. Destroyer ends up trading with Bluga. Destroyer is only down. That will bring it to a 4v3.5 as we are approaching the 3-minute mark. Look at that huge rotation Lutton has made. All the way from the north. Zero is going to take out Farmer Boss, going for the res on the Destroyer here behind the apartments. Salty Foo also on a rotation and a flank. If Peace Seller lets a shot out, Salty Foo will hone in on him and get that kill. We've seen what Salty Foo can do. Lutton rounding the north side of the apartments now. He made catch Buckshot rotating out. Oh, this is dangerous. There is no... If he... Oh, no! If he continued his push from there, he could have got the cap. His Buckshot was... He was out of sight. Peace Seller taking out Salty Foo is going to clear up that flank. We're hitting 2-minute mark. Lutton, I think, knows Zero is there in the window. Throw some shots. Can't quite land them. Zero now gave the info that he was coming from the opposite way. Buckshot. Oh, no. He wasn't looking at first. Had Lutton just looked over there, he would have spotted Buckshot. Could have took him out, but Buckshot spots him right on the OBJ. not allowing the cap. Peace Seller, though, is going to get in there and finally get this res onto Destroyer. And there it is. They were probably looking for a syringe. It is now going to make that a 2v3. Zero, though, rotating back, is going to find Destroyer's bullets to the face. Now making it a 2v2. Does realize he messed up that flash. He's going to throw out another one. That one will end up landing on Pussy. Destroyer coming through the north side. May end up catching Buckshot, but Buckshot finds Destroyer with that PKM. Peace Seller now going to be distracted by Buckshot's bullets there. Not going to realize that Salty Pussy is here to the left of him. Now again, they are getting low. Don't think that will have landed onto Peace Seller. 30 seconds. If he clears out Buckshot, he's got to be ready for Salty Pussy. He does. He downs Buckshot. That flash will have landed. Peace Seller is going to be just shooting. Oh no! He finds him! Get the Salty Pussy on the rotation back! Wow, did I catch that replay? What's up, Celine? Glad to have you in the chat. Thanks for the follow. Great job there. Peace Seller just laying it down. Now they are 1 win away from securing the second map and taking it to a third map decider. They just have to defend. Whoa. 23? But, wait. I think we're still on the same. Yeah, we're still on the same OBJ. So now they have to defend it. This is one of those. You can get up from behind apartments. You can sneak up from behind. Again, Lutton could have almost had the cap there. We saw just the timing. It can just work for you, or sometimes it can just go against you. But if you attack this as a team, you can get in there with some good smokes and no doubt get that cap in. We'll see. If they get the cap, that's the match. That's the win for Primordial. But if they just kill all of the defenders, they will tie it up, taking it to a round 7.
Let's cap this and be done with it.
You heard there from Zero.
That's right. 241 for the
We're going to see 2 of Nordique's defenders pushing to the south side, east side, the back side of the apartments. Meanwhile, we're seeing the other 3 spread out along the middle. See an overhead view of the way. Great spread from both teams. As I leave, Lutton does take out Zero. Salty Food taking out Peace Seller. They have made their way around Destroyer, who was defending here at 3-story. See Lutton there with that position, that angle that ended up being the death of Zero. Smoke already coming out from Salty Pussy. This should be getting some of the defenders moving around. Salty Food making his attack from Tank Depot. Again, they have gotten around Destroyer. We're seeing Bluga working on a nice rotation there from the north. The Farmer's not careful. He's going to get caught by Bluga. Destroyer taking out Salty Pussy there on the south side of Tank Depot. Salty Food, knowing someone's back there, does work on the rotation. Gets the refrag. Is going to be able to get that res on the Salty Pussy. We'll end up bringing this to a 4v3. Salty Food, Lutton getting Another onto Buckshot, holding that angle over there in the southeast. We'll even it up now, a 3v3. Salty Pussy taking out Lutton in the east. Salty Foo spotting one inside. If they have an accurate kill count, they know the one of two. Oh, you hear the calls there to leave him. They are looking to not kill, but to cap. Smoke and flash, but that smoke lands on the windowsill. Had it land on the ground, it may have blocked Yogi's view onto Salty Foo, but it doesn't, and Yogi is going to get that kill. It is now a 2v2. Approaching 2 minutes. Salty Pussy approaching from the south. Luga approaching from the north. Yogi and Farmer both in the center of the apartments. Yogi right on the OBJ. Farmer on the northern part. This is going to be good. Now again, there are no lasers, there are no names. Bluga takes out Yogi with the rotation. It is now all up to Farmer. If Bluga keeps Farmer busy, Salty Pussy can rotate in from the south. Or if Farmer kills Bluga here, Salty may know that he's over here and still sneak in. Farmer gets the kill, but he's rotating back to the south. Salty Pussy definitely hearing the footsteps of Farmer Boss. We're about to hit the minute mark. Again, a cap here will seal the deal for Primordial. They will be going on to face off against Latin Force Salty Pussy. You see, tablet out, learning the code, but did him switching back to his gun make an audible cue to Farmer Boss? He definitely heard the footsteps. We're approaching 30 seconds. Flash out, it's not gonna land. And uses that, does take out Farmer Boss, sealing the tie. And now it is Primordial's turn to defend. If they can just defend, hold it off, they will be winning this match. But Nordique Tactique, they just have to kill him. And they'll get the second map. We're going to a third map decider. I kind of want to see. But we'll see. Primordial working with the comeback. Now tied up. Great job on the clips. Exclamation point clip, as you see there, from Bob the Gamer. Holding it down. Thank you, Bob. Oh, need some water. Ooh, man. And then you see the other matches we have. Like, come on. That's going to be a great one. This is a great one we're watching right now. And then that's going to be a really good one too. Yeah, it looks like number 1, 2, and 3 we're able to get a bye. And then 4 and 5 will face off in that round number 2. All right. Let me get that in time. And there is your kill count. We will now be switching OBJ. Did they drop their guns in the fire? No. This OBJ is a tricky one. too often I've seen a cap go out. It's right there. It's hard to see. Does call out that they get the quick spawn. Salty Pussy and Bluga are going to be pushing over here to the east. Hoping to hold up this Nordique Tactique team. Get themselves a couple kills right off the bat. And work on securing the match. Oh, I thought I heard a drone. I think it's just the bugs. Buckshot has pushed up to those containers. He's seller right here on the south side of the pipes. Salty Pussy, I imagine, will be of... Yes, he's definitely going to be hearing those call-outs. Luga, you see, watching over to the north side of apartments, does find Lutton with that AK-12. Peace Seller seen shadows, maybe. It is a night map. Too often than not, I am just shooting at random things. If you're not sure, make sure. Luga getting himself a second pickup onto Farmer Boss and Destroyer working on the same rotation to the north. Possibly going to be attacking from a different angle here. Looking pretty good for Primordial right now, sitting at a 5v3. He started throwing some shots, so it now has given his position away. Oh, and Salty Pussy is going to be ready. Look at him. He is not going to let anyone get by there. It's just if he gets too aggressive or not. We also are going to be seeing a battle here in the north. Bluga working on a huge rotation on defense. May end up coming up behind Destroyer. Destroyer knowing now that there is someone behind him after he shot into those apartment windows, is going to rotate around, getting that kill, making it a 4v3. Peace Seller still working on his push here from the south. Salty Pussy, though, taking out Yogi Bear. Now 4v2 with 2.5 minutes left in round number 7 of our second map. Peace Seller just slowly working up through the middle. This is dangerous. The OBJ is right there. Oh, but Zero's going to end up coming behind him. Gets the kill. It is now all up to Destroyer to keep his team in this. See him pushing around from the north side. About to go through these center containers. But Salty Foo on the hunt. Will he catch him? He knows he's there and trades. That does get Primordial the win. Look at that kill count. Wow. Great job from both teams. Going down to round 7. Oh, see how my mind works? But Primordial pulling it off, securing themselves the win. And that will be the match win. They will be advancing on to round number 2 of the playoffs, going against number 2 Latin Force. Now, the winner from that will be facing off against whoever wins round 1 Proteus Pub Lobby will face off against KFOT. And the winner from there will be going to the semifinals. So great job, both teams. Great job, Primordial. Securing yourself the win. Good job, Nordique. Holding it down. Putting up a good fight. Giving us a great match to watch. It looks like we will possibly be going to a map number 3 regardless. I love it. Yes, we are. Sorry, I got a bit excited there. We are going to be playing map number 3, which is Arctic. Love to see it. You know, these teams love the game. They love the competition. And if you can get a good team together to go against, to compete against, that's huge in Onward. Like, especially right now with the way comp lobbies are. Like, yes. I just ran out of water. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Did not. Okay. We will be going to Arctic. Get their team names on the board. Y'all don't let me forget to change the names up top, please. Thank you. If you are just joining us, that is the score. Looks like it possibly going to be a... No, I was thinking a 4v4. Hope I'm spelling that right. Get some water real quick. What's up, Lily? Thanks for joining. Lily, one of the players of KFOT. That is K. I believe it stands for Korean First Onward Team, right? Thanks for joining us, watching this match. Primordial has secured the match win, but we are going to be playing a third map. Again, we love to see the competition. I'm going to run, grab myself a water really quick. In doing so, let's, catch one of these ads. Awesome. Woo! That is going to be one of the prizes. You get a huge G Fuel pack, like a little care package. It's a good amount of G Fuel. Keep you going for a long time. Oh, but there's the beeps. Let me get out there. I haven't even... Let's see what... Oh, it's going to be this Northeast OBJ too. Love it. Don't want to forget that overlay. Also don't want to forget changing the names. All right. Map number 3, Arctic. We're going to see here up top how they are advancing. 3 of Primordial pushing through the middle here. Meanwhile, Bluga is pushing through the south. Salty Food coming out on here on the east side of the observatory. Has gotten behind the fuel tanks. Great smoke there from Salty Pussy right out onto the OBJ. That is going to block the view up on her boss, but Dart taking out Bluga as well as Destroyer taking out Pussy. Buckshot taking out Destroyer. Yogi taking out Buckshot on that refrag. Farmer rotating back to the OBJ. Salty, though, is on the north side with Tablet out. He is about to get this cap in, and he does, as well as secure all the kills. Primordial going up 2 points in our first round of Arctic. That happened really quick. Not even a minute in the round, but I mean, that's what you're going to see from smaller maps like this. I love smaller maps. I like moving fast. You know, people would say otherwise, like, nah, you move so slow. It's like, because most of the maps are big. And again, like, I feel like I'm being watched from everywhere, and it gets stressful. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just too much, so I start moving slow. But when it's a fast map or close quarters, I'm all for it. All right, second point on the board. Let's hop back out. Now it is Primordial's turn to defend this OBJ. You saw them be a little bit more aggressive that round. Now that they got the round secure, they're going all out.
One cross south.
Do you see the call out from Bluga? That's one did cross in the south.
Another one cross.
Calls out that a second one cross. Salty Foo is going to be rotating back, but gets picked up by Dark there in the east, allowing both him and Farmer to go on through. This is really bad, but Salty Pussy with the rotation from the south is going to take out Farmer Boss, but Dark about to cap in the same position that they just got capped on. He's moving around too much. Salty Pussy is rotating back. Will he get it in time? No! The nade from his own teammate will down him, allowing Salty Pussy to get the confirmation, take out Destroyer, and it's now all up to Peace Seller. That was so close to him capping in the exact same spot that they just got capped on. All that too happened in under a minute. Peace Seller finding Salty Pussy here from the east side. Over here by the server rooms is going to rotate back into the server. Yeah, into the server rooms. I personally don't like it because you can't hear anything. You hear how loud that is? But Zero is rotating back. Does Peace hear him? He does, and he gets the kill, securing Nordique Tactique to win still. It almost, Peace, I'm trying to talk. It almost was 2 points. But that nade from their teammate, Yogi, ended up stopping that. But Peace held it down, got his team the win. And now it is their turn to defend on a different OBJ. Let's get their point on the board. Again, Primordial sitting at 2 because of that first round cap. Cap's giving 2 points. And a cap being you get to the OBJ, put the numbers in without dying. Because that is what the defense is looking to stop happen. Of course, Fever, thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in. Glad you're here. Can't wait to see y'all's matchup. Yeah, thanks, y'all. Thanks. Gun Grip, Lily. Again, super thankful to have y'all here hanging out with me, watching some cool Onward. Huge thanks to the league allowing this to, setting this all up and take place, and securing sponsors and everything, and just great job all around. All right, Primordial, wasting no time, going to be pushing up. How does he find the smoke so fast? Throws it back. Buckshot is going to take out Peace Seller. As Salty Foo trades with Peace, but Yogi and Destroyer both getting a kill, but Salty Pussy on that refrag. Real quick, it's down to a 1. Well, no, 2. A couple res is going out. It is now a 3v2. Great smokes out from Salty Foo. Gotta watch out. They are on the OBJ. Salty Foo rotating around, trades with Yogi. Beluga runs right past Farmer. Went to stab him, dropped his gun. Farmer moved at the perfect time. Oh my gosh. But does get found by Salty Pussy Here from inside the warehouse. Oh my goodness. Did I catch that? No. 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 I didn't catch it because I forgot the overlay. Oh, that was so good. Jeez. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, man.
Oh, they're pissed. They know they lost it, no?
Shit. I think that the first round automatically.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh shit. I meant to shoot it outside.
I mean, it's gonna fuck up too when they come across it.
That shit's gonna wear off in like 10 seconds.
All right, we're seeing pretty good aggressive push here from Primordial. All of them pushing out on the OBJ. Buckshot with that airburst C4 is going to find himself a down onto Yogi, but Peace Southern Destroyer getting kills. Buckshot quick on that refrag as well as Salty 2. Buckshot pushing on through is going to clear it out. It is now all up to Dark. Holding it on for Nordique. And Salty is going to get the kill.
Let's go.
That ended right at 420. 42nd round. Primordial securing the third map. There is your kill count on the board. Oh, I am very sorry about that overlay. What had happened was one of Primordial ran past, or Nordique Tactique. One that was on Marsoc ran past the defender, turned around, realized the defender was there, then went to stab him. Yeah, it was Primordial. Went to stab him. And the defender just happened to move at the wrong time. So he dropped that and his gun. And then the defender turned around and killed it. Like, oh. But nonetheless, all good. Great games from both teams. Thank you so much for putting on an amazing match. Shout out to Primordial. Shout out to Nordique Tactique. And everybody, everyone in the chat. Thank y'all for hanging out, watching some amazing Onward first round of the playoffs. You know, we're gonna have a bunch more casts coming up. We will be catching all the matches, even if I have to do it myself. Nah, we got a couple casters gonna be hopping in. Pig for sure is gonna be catching a few of the matches, so definitely hit that follow button. And you'll be notified when they're popping up. Look out for the cast in the Discord channel as well. Again, thank you everyone hanging out. Huge shout out to our sponsors, OnwardVR, Caveman Studio, 9 Line Apparel, B Haptics, G Fuel, Degenerate Decals, Boba VR, Proxy Mat, Kiwi Design, and now iStock VR. I will be leaving y'all with a couple of those sponsor videos. Again, thank you everyone tuning in, both teams. Thank y'all, GGs, putting on an amazing match. You know, without all y'all, I wouldn't be able to do this. You know, there'd be nothing to watch. So yeah, thanks everyone. And I hope y'all have a great evening, great morning, whatever time of the day it may be for you. I hope it is enjoyed. This will be me signing off. I am your caster, Fog Cabin. I'll catch y'all later.
Level up your VR gaming experience with ProxyMat. ProxyMat helps virtual reality gamers play safer, longer, and better by creating a defined area for gameplay. The center indicator keeps gamers in the middle of the safe area, and the front indicator on the forward section of the mat lets them know the direction they are facing when in VR. That means no more bumping into walls, hitting furniture, or tripping over objects on the floor. ProxyMat reduces vertigo and queasiness common to VR gaming, and since it's made from anti-fatigue sponge, it allows you to play and explore in comfort for a longer period of time. Available in standard and large sizes in both round and horseshoe design. ProxyMat is ideal for enhancing your VR experience on PlayStation VR, Oculus Rift, HTC Vive, and any other virtual reality hardware used for standing and movement while in immersion. Find out where you can get yours today at ProxyMat.
You know when you have those extra long days, when work just gets you down? Now, it's time to take it easy with the Kiwi Design Head Strap. We offer high-quality comfort that adds extra playtime to your VR experience. So anyone in the family can have fun anywhere they can dream for as long as they want. Kiwi Design makes the best VR accessories.